Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we're taking a look at the e&cstudio 03B, aka Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. This was kind of an impulse buy. A couple of weeks ago I was on AliExpress and saw this, never heard of the studio, but thought it looked pretty cool and bought it. I will put a link down in the description to AliExpress if you want to get one, but after this review you probably won't. Anyways, you're probably noticing that he is not in the package as usual, and that's because this, like a lot of third-party bootleg type of companies, their packaging's a little wonky, so I'll show you the package. This is the package that the aura effect came in. Doesn't look so hot, and this is what the main figure came in. You would think, oh, that's not some bad artwork, but on the back it's absolutely nothing. So the packaging sucks, so I didn't even want to really subject you to it. But anyways, let's get him off the little turntable here and see how tall he is. All right, where's my ruler here? We're going to do this one a little different than usual because I got some things to say. To the top of his spiky hair, he's 6.5 inches. Down to the hairline's 5.5. That is run-of-the-mill Goku, which will make him 16.5 centimeters. I want to put him next to some good figures that kind of share a very similar body style. Right here he is with the shfiguarts Legendary Super Saiyan Goku, and as you can tell, this is that body mold, only this is a lot better figure, and I'll show you why in the coming minutes. And here is the WoW Studio Kaioken effect Goku right here. And I like this figure a lot. I know a lot of people had a little bit of trouble with the overkill on the shading, but it doesn't bother me. I kind of get what they were going for. But there is that as far as comparisons. Here in a minute, we'll go over his accessories because they are pretty cool, but I want to rant for just a second. First and foremost, this figure is kind of whack. I'm not going to lie. When you glance at it and when it's with that aura effect staying right there, which is awesome, and we'll go over it more here in just a minute, you could kind of, like me, fall prey to thinking, oh man, this is going to be a really awesome figure. It's really not. Nope. This thing was charging like higher end, like good third-party prices. This thing was like over $70.
Oh my God.
And it's definitely not worth it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now, but stick around because I want to show you why it's not. That way you extra believe me. He feels a little cheap, not quite like that kind of Chinese knockoff like cheap, but he just doesn't, I don't know what it is. He feels light. He feels a little lighter than like the Legendary Super Saiyan Goku and even that WoW Studio figure. And we have things like this back here that really kill me. This lollipop, if you can see that in there, that is killing me. That double ball peg is like way too long. That joint is way too long for that neck. But a positive real quick. He does have a longer neck than the Legendary Super Saiyan Goku. So that's cool. If they could have got the daggone joint right, it would be a good thing. And I feel like the head and face are too small for this figure, if you see that. But, other than that, it is literally the Legendary Super Saiyan Goku mold to a T, so it doesn't look bad. The paint on the boots actually looks pretty good. He kind of got like pink skin, kind of like to show the Kaioken aura effect, and that looks pretty good. His hair right here, look at that.
Holy Jesus.
Look at that hair. That is just friggin' awful. I don't, other than that, the hair sculpt actually looks cool. It's got a nice gradient to it. It's that translucent kind of plastic, and it's got like that lighter translucent blue at the bottom and kind of gradients out into like a purplish blue out at the ends. That looks really cool if they hadn't jacked up the mold right there. Hopefully, maybe that's just mine. I don't know. I haven't watched any reviews or anything, or really even heard anybody else talk about this figure to know if it's just mine. I hope it is. I hope people get these because this in concept is a really cool figure. No shading on the muscles, but like I said, the skin tone is kind of pinkish in it, and it's a cool representation. If they just hadn't screwed that head and neck joint up, this would actually be a pretty decent looking figure beyond that. Like if you're not up close on it, you're not going to notice it, but the second you get it in hand, you're like, what is that? Like, look at that right there. The way that is just not, I'm gonna pop it completely off. That's just not cool at all but the thing is, if this skin tone like matched the Legendary Super Saiyan Goku, it would make good fodder for like, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when people like adapt, modify, like mods and stuff and kit bashes, but it definitely doesn't, so that would not work. But anyways, let's get into his accessories real quick, and then we'll go over his articulation. Now for accessories, he actually comes with a nice looking spread of stuff. He really does, even though most of it came to me in a couple of different little drug dealer baggies like I'm freaking Heisenberg from Breaking Bad or something.
You're goddamn right.
But anyways, he does come with 2 different head sculpts. He comes with a regular like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken hair sculpt, and it looks pretty cool other than the janky mold piece that I had on one of mine. And he comes with a windswept hair sculpt that looks actually pretty awesome. It's actually more like translucent purple and looks pretty cool. He comes with some exchangeable like tattered chest pieces for the figure. I'm not going to put them on the figure. I'm just going to show you. He gets this one right here that looks pretty cool. And he gets this other one right here that's a little more torn up. And the paint and work and stuff, and these are like soft plastic, but the paint and stuff looks pretty good on him. He comes with like an exchangeable, like, you know, torn top of the gi piece that goes around the waist that looks pretty cool. And a couple of different, like more tattered, like belt, you know, pieces that come on the front that you could put on the front of the gi. That's kind of neat. I've never seen that before. And then another little thing that goes around the waist for those exchangeable belts. And he also has a joint, and I'm going to assume this is like a torso joint. I'm not switching any of this stuff out because I'm not an engineer and I'll wind up breaking the figure, but it all does look pretty cool. He also comes with this like punching swoosh effect that's you know, kind of clear plastic. It's kind of firm, but it looks really good. It like has some blues and purples in it. It's actually not bad. It's like a punching effect you put on his hand. He also comes with 5 face plates. He comes with this right here, this serious face on him in the package. Nothing special, but we've seen it all before. He comes with a yelling face that I actually like really well. He comes with another kind of yelling face, but with some blood on the mouth, and that looks pretty decent. He comes with a grinning face. I like it. And he comes with like a serious teeth showing face, and it's got some sweat on the face, and it looks pretty good. He also comes with 8 hands, 2 fist hands on him in the package, and some other, you know, various style pose hands. They all look pretty good. Now, the part that actually sold me on the figure, I'm going to adjust the camera, is this aura effect right here with like a rock base. This is pretty cool, and it doesn't feel real cheap. It's not heavy, but it's not like light like a dog toy. It's pretty cool. Got rocks, and the paint is actually done pretty darn well on it, except one spot right here. This rock doesn't look like the other ones. That's kind of cheap and janky in my opinion. And I have another one that's supposed to be right there that has already fallen off.
We have a problem.
And that sucks, the big one. I don't like that whatsoever. But other than that, that effect piece right there, that is pretty cool. Now, is this, you know, a $75 figure with all this stuff? No. But his effect pieces and the accessories themselves is pretty decent. Now, for his articulation, I promised I'd show it to you. It's honestly not too bad if you can get past this head and stuff the way it looks. Like, it'll look down good, but look at that. Holy mackerel, that's just awful. It's almost like his head's floating off of his neck. And this neck joint doesn't move too well, so that kind of sucks. But it is a double ball peg.
Thank you.
So they were on the right track there. It's just the joint doesn't match the head sculpt, so that kind of sucks. But the shoulders, you know, they'll come up above 90, full 360. It's a little grindy to move around, and the butterfly does work. It's not gappy or anything, so I can't complain there. The abdomen, it will crunch, lean back, excuse me, it'll crunch forward a little bit, and in that ball peg in the waist, you know, you'll get all kinds of stuff there. So it moves pretty good from the waist up. Legs, full split with zero problem, but the legendary Super Saiyan Goku does that too. Little bit of kibble down here, not that big a deal, but it is there. He'll front kick really good, will round out if you see that just a little bit, but that's not a big deal. This is a soft diaper piece, so you can kick him back even though he's got a booty, so that's not bad. Thigh swivel, that mine's a little stiff on one of those legs. This one, it works really good. It's a little stiff here, so be mindful of that if you buy this. I don't recommend that you do. Double jointed knee, not the most range in the world, but it's past 90, so it's acceptable. And the the proportions are pretty darn good. No boot swivel, thank goodness. The ankles suck just like any other Goku figure, so you're going to get a little bit of down because they're on a ball hinge, so you'll get a little bit of down, a little bit of up. You do get some rocker. It's awful loose. It's almost like the space in there is just a little bit, almost a little bit too much for that double ball peg with the ball hinge at the end of it to move around, so it's a little loose. No peg holes in the bottom of the feet, and the toe hinge is not great. No toe hinge is, but this one is not the worst we've ever seen. Oh, I forgot to show bicep swivel works just fine. Double jointed elbow, just exactly like Legendary Super Saiyan right there, past 90, but not the most range we've ever seen. Elbow isn't disgusting, and the wrists are on ball hinges. So, final thoughts on the e&cstudios version of this this Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku here. From the neck down, he's not a bad third-party figure. From the neck up, and there's some problems. I don't know if this is just the wrong head for this neck and joint, which I'm going to guess it is. Like I said, I'm not an engineer. Those of you who like to mod and do different shit, like that, this would probably be a figure you all could fix and mix and match some parts and probably make a pretty good looking Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku out of this, because that aura effect, that's pretty darn good. It does look really good, particularly that rock basin, and he does get a nice spread of other stuff. I'm sorry I didn't demonstrate it. I'm just afraid I'm going to break the figure. I wouldn't, even if this was a licensed product, I wouldn't be swapping any of that stuff out, because that's just kind of how I am. Overall, I cannot really recommend this figure. It's too expensive. I'll go ahead and say that. This is like Bandai prices for middle of the road third party. This is not a higher end. This is not Demoniacal Fit or like Tonson Art Toys level like third party stuff. This is more middle of the road. It's not quite bootleg. But anyways, that's really all I got for him. I don't recommend it. I hate it. I'll link it down in the description, but you probably don't want it. Anyways, subscribe, like the video, help us out, like the video, hype the video, all that good stuff. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.